Welcome. Let me show you our ADIT International Tax and ADIT Transfer Pricing courses, how they work. Right, so here you have our course. You are in our course now, and I will show you a couple of things. You've got that it's an international tax course. On the left, you've got the same for the TP course. There's some general information. We'll come back to that in a minute. And then you can see here are our lectures. And what I want to show you is that if you compare our lectures to the ADIT syllabus, yes, you see that they match one-on-one. So we've got basics of international tax. And if we go to the top of the ADIT syllabus, you can see basic principles of international taxation. A is jurisdiction to tax. A is jurisdiction to tax. B will be definition of and classification of taxes, and that is the same as B1 here. And if you go down to section 2, then you will see it also matches section 2 of the ADIT syllabus, double taxation convention DTCs, focusing on current OECD model, and you see the double tax conventions. Double tax conventions, if you look at 1F, the scope of DTCs, and if you go down here, you can see 1F, it's also the scope of DTCs. So the lectures and the classes follow the ADIT syllabus and what you are required to know point by point. If we go into an individual lecture, let me just find one for you here. Let's say we want to talk about the definition and classification of taxes. So here you can see we start our video immediately, and here you can see it tells you about the definition and classification of taxes. Below the videos that you can watch, there will be one or more videos per topic. You will find a quiz, and you will also have slides for the presentation that you can download and the quiz answers for future reference, so you can see what was right and what was wrong. These quizzes also come back in later multiple choice tests that we will do. So if we move on from there, just back to the bottom of the course. So here at the bottom, you can see tax cases. And we do discuss the cases in videos. We'll tell you where it is relevant. Again, you can see slides of the videos, so you can save that and make comments on them. And we also will have for you the decision itself, and we will have for you the quizzes again, so you can also answer quizzes about the cases themselves. If we go to the very top, you will see the section called General Information. And under the general information, you will see something called classes and updates. And this is the center of your course. We have a link for all the live classes. The link is the same every week. It tells you what times the classes are, and you can just put that in your calendar and follow the classes. We have a WhatsApp group that we'll show you in a moment, where we can discuss different questions. If there is any changes in the classes, I will let you know. If you have questions for each other, you can follow on that as well. We have an Excel sheet which discusses our whole course schedule, and then we have the video recordings of the classes. So if you have not made a video, you'll be able to see it here. Let me just quickly take you to our course schedule, because that helps a lot as well. And again, you can see the course schedule matches the ADIT syllabus, right? Because in the course schedule, we talk about basics of international tax law, jurisdiction to tax, including limits to the jurisdiction arising from blah, blah. And you can see that's the same topic in ADIT as well. We'll tell you how many minutes of videos we have for all of these different videos. We'll tell you if there are any case law which has involved this particular topic, such as the jurisdiction to tax, where we had the Danish cum-ex cases in the UK. And we will tell you whether there has been any exam questions about this, and how many points they were given in the exam. So you have a pretty good idea of which topics are recurring in the exams. And we also have for you a study plan, and this is for our first semester in the top and the second semester in the bottom. You can see they copy each other. The dark blue blocks are the weeks where we have classes. We always have our classes on Saturdays, and if you do international tax, we've got 10 classes. in the pre-prep phase and 9 for the transfer pricing. You will have multiple choice tests at the end of week 5 and multiple choice tests at the end of week 10. And then you will have a mock exam 2 weeks before the actual exam. And we will have 3 exam rehearsal classes, the 2 weekends before the exam itself, and then one in the last weekend before the exam, during which we will also discuss the mock exam. And the goal of the mock exam is to give people feedback on their writing style, so we make sure you get the maximum points that you can for what you actually have written. Our WhatsApp group looks something like this. You can see here it is ADIT TP2401, and there's a separate one for ADIT International Tax 2401, where we discuss issues that are going on. And then we also have our multiple choice test, and here you can see an example again of the TP multiple choice test. Consists of 30 questions. All these questions that you see here are questions that you also come across in the quizzes themselves. So if you watch the video lectures and you've done the questions, you will recognize them and you will do well in the test. And if you follow both the multiple choice tests and you do the mock exam and you pass all of that, we will also give you a diploma saying you have successfully completed our international tax course or transfer pricing course, and we'll put the score on the back of the paper, so you have that as evidence of having followed this course. I will leave things here. If you have any further questions, do have a look at some of the other videos we have in this channel, a little bit further in this playlist, a little bit further down from this one. And I hope I see you in our classes so we can do this exam. You will have access to everything for 2 years, and we will help you make it. Bye for now.